Good evening, everybody, and Happy New Year!
Bah humbug.
We have a special guest tonight. Eileen is back.
Oh, whatever. I'm
Yeah,
trying to turn
she's come out of her hiding
this
place.
volume.
Hey.
I'm trying to turn this volume down because you're like in my head. You are in my head, Jeremy.
Well, that's because Nick is not able to get into your head.
Nope.
I forgot I was mute.
That's the way we like it.
Yeah, I was trying to say I was trying to say it a couple times, thinking, why can't they hear me? I was going to say, no, I thought Eileen just came out of hibernation.
You know, what can I say? I just disappear, come back, reappear.
Yeah. Because it's your hibernating season.
Hmm.
Yeah, she's like Hulk Hogan, makes an appearance every once in a while to defend her title.
Well, at least y'all know when I'm available I can.
Well, I can now see now that you came out of hibernation. Boy, you look so much like you basically look 24 now.
I know, right? Did I tag you, or I meant to, if I didn't tag you, I meant to tag you. It's like it said something about people that are born in whatever year. Oh my gosh, they're 24 years old now. And it's like, but how can they be 24 when I'm 24?
You
I
know,
need
you know what I'm gonna have to do at some point when your birthday arrives. I'm gonna need to get your address and send you a shirt that says something about 24th birthday.
I'm gonna find where I posted this, and see if I didn't tag you, I'm gonna tag you in it.
At some point, we're going to have to get her a shirt that says, "This is my 24th birthday."
Yeah.
Hey, not that many,
I'm gonna have to look that up.
not that many. Give it a while for that one.
Oh, you go before you get there, but you are going to get there at some point, and we are going to have to do something about that.
Nope.
Let's see what you sent me. Hey, give me 1 second
Hello,
here.
everybody. Welcome back, Chantel. Made it back to our show. Happy New Year, everybody.
Hey, Chantel. When people
Hello,
born
hello.
people born in 2000 are 24, but you were born 90 are also 24. You know what? It's funny you said that because I see Kate's in the chat. She was born 1990, so
Well,
that
I
means
wasn't born in 1990. I was just saying.
well, no, she was born that year, so that means she too should be 24.
There you go. And of course, that was a video from last year. It just, for some reason, came across my news feed. I was like, oh my gosh, this is so me.
It's 1:11 a.m. Woke up to Spain, saw it.
Oh,
Oh,
it's time to party now.
yeah. There's
If
no
you're
turning
up,
back. There's
if
no
you're
turning
up,
back, Chantel.
you might as well stay up, go make some mimosas, something.
It's so nice to know that we can work our show schedule around her bathroom time. Oh, and Eileen, if you're patient enough, eventually Nick is going to have a very red nose at some point on this show.
Oh, oh yeah, that was the new laser system I got.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, because you can already see it every now and then. It comes onto his cheek, and then there's a bunch of little green dots.
Is
Yeah,
that
you
the?
can see it
I see it going above his
flying
head
around.
right now.
Yeah, so you can see a couple of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
And also, the last show you're
plus 20. I'm the old guy here.
gonna.
You're only 50.
Yeah.
This is also
Okay,
funny.
I'm sorry. You're only 80.
This is also the only show. Actually, I'm not only show. This is probably the last show, by the way, where you guys are going to see all the Christmas decorations on. Because sadly, January 6th is when I take everything down.
Bah humbug.
Yeah.
I took all my stuff down last week.
Yeah, we still got all our stuff up. This is gonna be our last full week. Chantel said time zone wise, 2 hours closer. Yeah, that's right. If you guys didn't know, she's now moved to the UK.
I did
Oh,
not. I did not realize there was that much of a time difference between
South
where she was and where she is now.
hey,
Yeah,
can I move in with you?
yeah, she moved. I don't know how. I thought at the
Oh
time last time
yeah,
I thought at the last time I spoke with her, I thought she was still in South Africa, but then she told me I think it was on one of Lois's shows that she now lives in the UK. So I'm glad she was able to move out.
yeah. So now she gets into the real cold climate.
Yeah.
Y'all, they're talking about like a lot of snow in my area. What next week? And we don't normally get but like 1 week of, and we never get snow. We get ice, but and it always happens in like mid February. I don't know what's going on with this weather. We just had all those tornadoes, and now we're about to have a snowstorm.
I was going to ask that just be
It's the worst when it
I,
comes to winter.
Do
I was going to
Oklahoma?
say that I was going to ask you, were you guys affected by the tornadoes in your
We
area?
were not. The brunt of it was about 45 minutes south of me, 45 minutes to an hour south of me, depending on which way. I mean, because it was like all around us. I was watching I don't ever watch YouTube. I'm not one of those that watch YouTubers. No offense to YouTubers out there, but it's just not my thing. And I was watching a lot of the live storm chasers, and I mean, they would start calling out cities, and of course, half of them were mispronounced them. And I would start messaging friends like Lindy. I would message her, "Hey, they're in your area. Are you okay?" I watched one tornado cross the highway. Um, and I mean, it was huge. I mean, and I was watching it on the YouTube live. And then, of course, when they went to a gas station. They're like, "Oh, I'm in Morton, Mississippi, which is a small town." And I'm like, "They ain't in Morton." And I pulled Michael and I was like, "Look, they ain't in Morton." I said, "They in Lake Mississippi." Lake Mississippi is a township. It's not even a town. And I was like, "How do I know that? How do I know they're in Lake Mississippi?" But
I didn't know
yeah.
there was Lake
You
Mississippi.
know, Eileen, in 10 weeks, I'm going to be coming by.
Well, I just saw Shannon Rogers a couple weeks ago. Well, she came down before Christmas. She stopped here and we hung out. And then she came back on her way back home. And then she convinced me to stay the night with her at the hotel and get up and go to work the next morning. I was like, "I hate you."
I was going to say, how's Shannon been? Because I haven't heard from her in a couple
She's
years.
doing good. She's getting married in August.
Oh, congrats for her.
Yep, and she just passed she's got a new job and she just passed her insurance exams. So she's doing really good. She's living out in Georgia now.
Oh, in Georgia. Wow.
Mhm. She lives north of, I think, right outside of Atlanta.
Okay.
It wouldn't be Douglasville, would it?
I don't know. I'll know when I go to her wedding, okay?
Because I got some family friends that live right outside of Atlanta, and it's in Douglasville. So I was
Well,
curious.
Todd doesn't know this yet, but I'm gonna go invade him in September because my conference this year is in Nashville. So I'm gonna go invade him and Leanne, and then try to sneak up north a little bit, go see Beth,
Okay.
I was
and
going to
then of
say,
course,
what is the Todd?
Did you mute yourself again?
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I did because my mom was going downstairs in the basement, and then when Eileen had mentioned about Todd, I was trying to say, wait, the Todd, but she didn't hear it. I looked down like, ah,
nope, it's never gonna be the Todd.
no, it's definitely
According to Kate here on the Nets Voldemort.
Chantel. You're not the first to have said that about the bow type above me.
He has been the last couple of weeks.
Yeah, I know.
And when he has that bow tie on his head, that's when he's got the red nose as well.
So I'm back and forth looking at watching the TV and trying to see if they got any breaking news. But
Yeah, so already 2025 has not been off to a very good start.
No, unfortunately
No.
not.
So when I woke up yesterday morning, I look at my phone to see what time it is. And I turn it on, and the first thing I see, I don't even remember who it was, is prayers for New Orleans. I'm thinking, okay, what happened? Looked into it and I saw what happened. I was like, well, shit, somebody pulled a Mr. Mercedes in New Orleans. And
Like,
for those of you that are not um, aware of the reference, is 10 years ago, Stephen King put out a book called Mr. Mercedes. And it was basically about a guy who plowed a Mercedes um, through a line of a job fair. And this guy basically did the same thing.
yeah, the first thing they said was he was not drunk. I was like, damn it.
Yeah, I was like the same thing with you, Jeremy. I see all the stuff too about New Orleans. I'm like, the hell's going on? And I did the same exact thing. Couldn't believe it.
Yeah. Um, as of what I'm looking at now, the last count, 15 people, including the guy, are dead,
Yeah.
15. Wow.
and
I checked was 10.
and
Yeah, 10
35
was
people are injured.
yesterday. Yeah, it started going up yesterday, so
And I heard that they're saying that this is probably an act of terrorism, possibly involving, a message of Islam of some sort.
well, now you got all the stuff going on up in New York right now.
New York.
Well, they're the protesters or something. I haven't been able to really figure that one out because that all kind of happened, and then I fell asleep, and then I've been at work and kind of was trying to keep up and see what was going on with it. So I'm not 100% on all that, but
Now, I haven't seen anything about New York, but um, I have read about the truck explosion in Vegas.
in Vegas, yeah,
That I'm still learning. I
yeah.
mean, seriously, what the hell happened?
There's his red nose. The only thing that they've actually
Yeah.
figured out common on that was the fact that where they rented the trucks from between the New Orleans, that is very odd because I'd never heard of that place. But the where he rented the Cybertruck and where the other guy rented the other truck, and they were both well, one was Cybertruck, one was electric truck, but they was from that same website, and that's the only thing they can link. They did link. I mean, they both were in the U.S. Army, but they were only ever stationed, they don't even know if it was at the same time or whatever. They were
Shelby.
stationed at one place, but that's the only thing they could ever even link them together.
That's a hell of a
Hey, Shelby.
coincidence.
Yeah, really.
Well,
That
I mean, is it because you don't have to have, like, insurance with I don't know what it is. I had to figure out what that even was. It's like I think Michael told me it was like a website where you own vehicles, then you rent them out versus going through Enterprise and it's almost like an Airbnb for cars.
I think I know what that type of place you're talking about in some way. Yeah.
But I've never heard of it.
Okay.
Now, some of this stuff they're really stretching. Like they're like, "Oh, he had to get an Airbnb and all this." I'm like, "No, it's because Airbnbs are about the same price as a darn hotel, but you get more privacy."
Right.
if not more.
Right.
I remember that there was one that I got when I went on one of my trips to Lake Tahoe. It was like $300 for one night.
Excuse
But
me.
again, it's Lake Tahoe.
Right. Yeah.
Well, I've told my son because my son wanted to go out for New Year's, and I wouldn't let him. I told him there's too many drunks on the road. So I said, no, you're not going out at 17 on New Year's and partying at New Year's.
Mm.
And the first person they identified was from Gulfport down south of us, and she was 18 years old. Her mom evidently told her she couldn't go, and she snuck out of the house.
Oh, that's never good. See, That's why I didn't go anywhere on New Year's. I stayed home.
because she's they just showed some video footage of her on X, and it was her and her friends, partying right before the incident. But
Jesus.
but yeah, and I guess the buddy had to call her mom, and the first thing her mom says, "Where's the hell is my daughter?" And of course, then he had to tell her.
Oh, jeez, that had to have been horrible.
But yeah, my whole thing is, I mean, I'm using that as this is why we are the way we are, because we got to know where you are. Parents got to know where you are at all times.
Yeah.
And even though in this case this girl you were saying was 18, even though she was technically an adult, I mean, even then you still got to be worried about your kids.
Yeah,
Doesn't matter really how
like
old they are.
I told my son, as long as I'm footing the bills, I get some say.
And this is shit like this. Why I won't go anywhere on at all during the day, at night on New Year's Eve, and I won't go anywhere anymore on New Year's Day. I did used to do a bowling tournament on New Year's Day, but I haven't done that for I don't even remember last time I did it. It's just getting ridiculous out there.
It is. See, and like I said, even though I didn't go anywhere myself, I mean, I was on the road earlier that evening, but that was only not even actually still during the day. I should say I didn't even go that far. That was only just going to work and then gone back home, and that was it.
Did you see any video clips of them getting prepared for Times Square?
No, I didn't see anything
I
on that.
just saw the video of them opening the gates to let people through.
That's the one I'm talking about.
Yeah.
It's a madhouse how they open the gate and people are just sprinting.
Yeah, they're just
It's
sprinting
it's like
without.
Black Friday. Our
Yeah, it's
days
Black
of Black
Friday.
Friday.
Man,
I,
Yeah.
I honestly, I mean, there was one person I was concerned about who was out on the road that night. Was even though I wasn't going anywhere, I got a call from my friend Don. Don wanted to. He was supposed to go to a family event, but unfortunately, it didn't work out so well. And he's told me that he was at some bar and that he was going to try to go to another one, but then he considered about coming over here, which I said, well, if you're not that far, you're to come over here because at least you'll be somewhere safe. But he had to make up his mind, eventually. He called back about 20 minutes later. Unfortunately, he did show up here. But at the time, I was kind of concerned that he was driving by himself. I'm like, well, Don, you got to be really careful out there. There's a lot of drunks out there.
Yeah.
So I was glad that he came over and celebrated New Year's because at least then I was able to celebrate with someone. But I was also happy that we ended up watching a movie, but he ended up falling asleep here. So I was honestly relieved to know that he was staying the night and that he wasn't going to be heading back home until the
Hey,
morning.
I'm getting off camera, but I'm still here. Okay.
okay. This is where I'm really fortunate because all I got to do is just walk right across the street over to Dad's house. We watch the New York City ball drop, hang out for about another 20 minutes, and then I come home, go to bed.
That's kind of like what it was for us, and that's the other thing too with my job, and also with a plaza nearby. We're also very glad for that too, because that even if I was to have some kind of New Year's party, I wouldn't have to travel, not even within a mile at all, because we got grocery stores on both sides of the neighborhood, so we wouldn't even. It's not even 5 minutes. It's like a 2 minute drive just to get over there. So we're also fortunate. We got everything we need over in this area.
Hey, when I was in Texas, my nephew gave me his Bartesian machine. And if y'all don't know what a Bartesian
I
machine
don't
is,
know what that
it
is.
is awesome. It's like a Keurig for alcohol. And
Keurig alcohol.
you put, you
Hit
have one,
bar.
is I got the 4 bottle one. It's you put your whiskey in one, your tequila in one, your rum in one, and your vodka in one. And or if you want instead of one, you can put some gin, whatever. And then you have these little pods. Like if I want amaretto sour, all the mixers are in the pod. I put the pod in. I tell if I want it um, um, uh, with no alcohol, if I want it with a little, a medium, normal, or a lot of alcohol. I press the button and it makes me my glass. It even tells me what kind of cup it's supposed to be in and if it's supposed to have ice or what. So my bar is in my kitchen.
All right, so that means if we do end up coming down there one of these days, does that mean the free drinks are on you then?
Well, y'all gotta go find me some more pods because I can only buy so many pods off Amazon, and everything else you have to go to the Bartesian website, and I'm not pay it's like $30 or $40 for a pack of like a 8 to 16 pack, something like that. So, yeah, so somewhere up there, they might have more options. So, because they got the tequila sunrise, we've got whiskey sour, amaretto sour, we've got, what is it? Espresso martini.
So
I don't
how
even know what other.
much does this thing normally cost?
There's a reason I didn't have one because it's about $400.
Oh my god, damn!
My nephew just did. He got it from my sister, who I love my sister. If she watches, I don't mean this like literally, but she's kind of an alcoholic. But but
How do you say somebody's an alcoholic without meaning somebody is an alcoholic?
I'll call her and she'll be up being all sweet. I'm like, or Layla, how much if you had to drink? But no, she knows when to do it and when not to do it. But it's just so funny because she'll always call me after she's had probably her about third glass of wine or something. But or mixed drink because she's got a Bartesian machine too. And so she bought, I think both of my nephews and herself one. But
Oh,
so but yeah, my nephew just never uses it. He's got a 2-year-old, a 5-year-old, and a 12-year-old. So they just, don't really use it. So he's like, "You want this?" I'm like, heck yeah, I do. I don't care if I ever use it. I want it."
I just noticed we got some comments over on my
I-
file page.
Jeremy, I was going to tell you that earlier. Like I saw Scott was watching, said he was the old guy here.
Yeah, you mean Scotty, he messaged me. His little poop head messaged me.
That's a new name for
Well, yeah.
I told him Santa finally gave him back.
him.
There we go.
Did I hear an echo?
Well, I had to click on the video on my profile so that I could see who was all commenting, because just from the profile page I could only see 4. So I had to click on the actual video. Yeah, Scott Wilson, Phil Moss. Oh wow, I hadn't heard from him in a long time.
Who?
Phil Moss.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, a friend of mine from Long Island. Let's see. Oh, Kate's over there now instead of on the network page. So that you guys know, if you are on my profile and commenting on the video, your comment is not making it to our stream chat. So we can't see you.
We don't want to see Scott, so we're good.
You either don't want to see Scott or the Todd.
That's correct.
Yeah, well, Scott's comment was 20 minutes ago.
Yeah, he sent me a text about me pronouncing tornadoes.
Yeah.
How you pronounce what is that supposed to mean?
I really need to stop streaming on my profile page, but I had an extra destination, so I selected it.
It's too
Nick, you need to get on here and add your destinations.
Oh, yes, I know.
You need to.
I need to.
I've been meaning to tell you that for the last 2 months.
I know. I've forgotten. I'll get to it. I promise.
Yeah, well,
So Nick, go ahead.
To you about it.
What were you going to say, Eileen?
I sent in the group chat. I sent a picture of what the Bartesian machine looks like.
Yeah, I saw that. I was actually expecting it to be a lot bigger than that.
Mm-mm.
Hey, Chuck.
Oh, yeah. Wow. $350 for it though? Geez, that's expensive as hell.
And Black and Decker got one. I think it's 300. Or you can get a two. You can get a 2 liquor one too. But I need a 5 liquor one. But
Yeah, this looks like a regular coffee machine on an extra large platform.
yep,
But
it's actually
I
pretty cool.
you can see just
Yes,
by
it is, Kate.
looking at it, I can see where the things would drop down and then come up and then come back down again.
Yep. Now, if anybody ever gets one, not that I had to test out
Hey,
the theory.
Yay.
Um, I had to, the best thing to do is put your pods in the refrigerator so the mixers are cold. So just not that, I use it a lot or anything because I really don't. My friends use it more than I do. But no. But my recommendation, put your pods in the fridge.
Well, that's what Kate just said. See, every time that's kind of a new catchphrase we kind of have now. Like whenever I'm with Kate, Tom, and if we're playing Minecraft or golfing or something, we keep up with. I don't know how it all started, but they just started saying that, and we all just whoever says it first, we just go, "Well."
there is no
Jer-
in whelp.
Jeremy,
What?
that's
Wait,
what we
what?
need to do.
Wait, what?
We need to get Bartesian, Minecraft, all that to sponsor the shows. There we go.
Yeah,
I will make a drink. If they will do it, I will make a drink every show if they will send me freebies. But you
We
know,
tried 2 years to get Wendy's to sponsor us on 13th Dimension, and it never happened. And Slim Jims.
Okay, so this tells me right away, now that I did that catchphrase, all of a sudden, here's Pickle Tom. He must have heard me over a mile away. Right, Tom?
Oh, Kate's talking back.
Let's see. Sorry if I cussed her.
Talking back. He just put me in my place.
Yeah! Coof Whip. It's Coof Whip.
let me see if I can find it.
You're saying it weird. Why are you putting so much emphasis on the H? Just say Coof Whip.
Well,
Say whip.
okay, that doesn't sound right.
They'll say Cool Whip. Coof Whip. Oh, it's always classic.
I'm trying to find something. I'm gonna send to you, Jeremy. Trying to find
Yeah, I can
something.
tell it's a new you, Kate.
New year, new me, new crap. No. It's new year, new me, same crap. Am I right?
Yeah, you're not wrong.
I'm actually surprised. I would see 50 people post this every New Year. It's that one where Robert Downey Jr. is rolling his eyes. Here comes all these posts with the New Year, New Me crap thing. I haven't seen one person post that this year.
Yeah, I'm surprised too.
Yeah, unless I had deleted or removed all of those people from my friend list.
Well, I will tell you this.
Including on my Facebook. These
Well, I will tell you
days.
this. Tom sent me this on New Year's. Hopefully, I can find it. And this was something I really loved. Where is it? Here it is. Here, check this out. Hopefully, you guys can see it.
Oh yeah. Somebody put that on one of my chats earlier.
Yeah, Eileen, you seeing this?
Oh no, I want it. Take it to the next time I see you.
That's on my phone. You can just copy it off whoever posted it.
I'm trying to find something I was going to send to Jeremy or the group chat probably, but let me see. I'm trying to find it.
Yeah, well, it's well annoying. New year, new me, same.
That's basically what it is.
Yep.
It's rare that somebody. But here's the thing: if you're going to make a change, why wait to the new year? Why not do it now?
Yeah,
That's why
exactly.
I don't make resolutions.
Yeah. If you're going to make a change, do it now. Don't wait for 6 weeks or whatever.
Well, Eileen, you don't make New Year's resolutions because you're just still only 24.
Yep. Because I don't ever hit a new year.
Yeah, because everything is the same when you're still 24.
Where is this darn video? Okay, here we go.
Now she found it.
I did.
There's the
Jeremy,
right one.
Like earlier when she was telling us she was looking for a cord, and then all of a sudden she found it as soon as she said she was looking for it.
that's the way it
Hey,
works.
Rob,
Yeah.
All right, I just sent you something. That was one of the tornadoes. Yeah, one of the
Oh,
tornadoes.
Okay, let's see if I can catch the
oh,
volume
wow! Look at that.
button. Okay.
Do you see the
Oh, it's
truck?
moving. Yeah, it's moving so quick. Looks like this tornado had multiple vortices. Oh my God, he's right in front of it. Okay, I see the truck right now.
Mm-hmm.
I think I actually heard about the. Wait a minute. I think I actually heard of this tornado. I think
Yeah,
it was on
that
Wikipedia.
that was in Boone, Mississippi.
Yeah, I think that was an EF2 on the scale.
Oh, so the whole tornado versus truck, it's the guys in the truck video in this.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was thinking that white truck was going to get flung somewhere.
I thought
It
so too.
lifted a little bit.
Probably just barely missing them.
But that was just one of the many that we saw.
Oh, actually, they have changed the rating to it. There's a picture of the tornado itself on the Wikipedia page, and before it was EF2, but now it's been upgraded to an EF3, and that's currently the highest. The highest rating they've given so far for these tornadoes is EF3.
Can you show on here? Can you do that? I don't know how this
Sure.
one works. Because Sean said he wants to see it. If not, I'll send it to him.
Actually, here's what I'll do. I will post a link to this video in the chat.
I'm actually going to send you guys a video next, and this is from the same outbreak, but in this case, this one was filmed down in Texas. And
Yeah, Texas got hit too. Pretty bad.
Victoria Monday sent me this. Hang on, I'm going to send it in the chat so you guys. And it's only a 15-second video, but this was another up close video of tornado going. I'm not sure exact. This was. Oh wait a minute. Actually, I think this might have been in. Oh, it doesn't. Oh wait, no, it doesn't say exactly where in Texas, but here it is. Oh wait, hang on. No, I just realized I copied the wrong message. Wrong one. I was copying what she was saying about the video. I didn't copy the link. What's the matter with you? Okay, here we go. Wait a minute. What the hell? Why does it keep doing that?
Day now. You know, it's called share.
I don't know what's going on. It's like it keeps sending me the info of what she's saying.
Come on, Nick, while she's still 24.
Yeah.
Yeah, I may have just became 94 by now.
All right, let's try this again. Hopefully, one more time. Okay, here's what I'm just gonna.
To let everybody know, the reason Adrian is not on is she is on the road, so that's why she's not on tonight.
She's in Kansas. That's correct.
Yeah, on her way to Kansas.
Okay, I'm such an idiot. I could have just forwarded this message.
That's what I was saying. There's a share button.
I was just highlighting.
There's a share button.
Okay, finally, it's been sent. This guy, whoever filmed this, is like right in the middle of it.
Yeah, the debris. Holy crap! I just saw the debris go right past him.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
right on top of him. I gotta admit, that's some pretty scary footage right there.
What the heck?
Lucky.
Okay, sorry. I went down a rabbit hole. Um, okay, never mind. It makes sense now. Okay. There was something else that popped up right after that, and I was like, "What the heck?" You know how you click on it and then it goes to the next thing? I was like,
Yep.
"What the heck is that?" And then I had to figure out what
Robert,
that was.
Robert's like, stop trying to get looks on your only paranormal page. Oklahoma set a record of 152 tornadoes this year. I think that it was that amount.
Yeah, y'all get it a
Ah,
lot worse than we get it, but yeah.
See, that really, when you think about it, again, me knowing a lot about this kind of stuff, is that people always are under the impression, like when it comes to tornadoes, that they only strike, like rural and least populated areas for the most part. I've learned, I mean, I've known this for years, but I can certainly say, though we usually associate tornadoes with rural areas, open countrysides, farmlands, and fields, as we all know, tornadoes can, and will do hit downtown urban populated areas and cities. In fact, I don't know if Sean might know this, but in fact, parts of Oklahoma City have been hit over 90 times since 1890.
Well, I know that I was doing an interview one time, and it was a radio interview, and I think I've been on with y'all before. And but when I was on doing the radio interview, sirens were going off. Of course, Sean, I'm sure you're the same way as us. You hear sirens, you're like, okay, well, when I start seeing the wind, that's when I'll freak out. And the guy on the radio on the thing was like, is that what's that in the background? I said, oh, it's just tornado sirens. He go, do you need to go? No, we'll finish this. And my kids are like, Mom, we're in the bathroom. I'm like, yeah, I'm almost done. We're good. Because I mean, but when you start seeing the radio, I mean, when you start seeing the wind, like we have some stray cats, a stray cat outside that brought her babies to us around Halloween. And when it got freezing cold outside, we brought her in. We went and took her to get fixed. She's still a stray cat, but we just took her to get fixed. But we'll bring her and the babies in. And then when the gust of wind came, I mean, it was horrible gust of wind. We're like, oh nope, her and the babies are coming inside because I mean they're still animals. I mean, I can't let an animal freeze to death, and I can't let an animal get blown away.
I actually just recounted. Okay, so I was kind of I was close to it. Parts of Oklahoma City have been hit over 93 times, I should say. Yeah, since 1890.
What scared me about ours is they were talking about, oh gosh, the name just Rolling Fork. They were worried a tornado was going back toward a big one was going back
Oh,
towards Rolling
Rolling
Fork,
Fork.
and that was the one that got hit pretty bad the
Yep.
last time. But I think Rolling Fork got spared. I mean, I was even messaging David, and I'm like, David, he's like, I know I'm seeing it, because Rolling Fork's where he used to work, and because he lived right outside of there. But but it did miss Rolling Fork, thankfully. You
That's
never
good.
want it to hit the same places over and over and over.
Right. Robert here says the
I was
BO.
on the road, and I thought for sure there was a tornado headed my way. I remember I was in Texas coming home from El Paso, one of my bowling tournaments. There was a when when you look at the radar, it's nothing but red, and it's chasing us.
Jeez.
Um, right, because I had me and two of my buddies with me, and Dave, the one that was sitting in the back seat, he was tracking it on his phone. He's like, "Yeah, it's getting closer and closer and closer," and I could see it's pitch black behind me.
Oh God.
Yeah, and finally it did hit us, and wow, everybody on the interstate stopped.
Actually, when I was growing up, and Sean, I don't know if you were, and I keep saying Sean because I know he's used to them, but used to hear pull over, get underneath an overpass. Now
No,
it's no, don't do that
that is an absolute no because
because
those are.
yeah,
Yeah, everybody was always under the assumption that overpasses were and underpasses were safe places, but I'm sure some of you guys remember there was that. It's on YouTube. It's been on a lot of documentaries. There was that famous underpass video. Did you guys ever see that video?
where the girl,
Yeah, it was a TV crew. This was during the
yeah,
Andover, Kansas tornado outbreak back in April of 1991, which the tornado that struck Andover was an F5. But after that tornado dissipated, a second one, a much weaker one, only an F2 on the scale, formed in El Dorado, Kansas, and there was a TV crew that was coming back. They were heading back to their studio from an unrelated story, and they saw this tornado out in the distance. So they stopped and decided to film it. And before they realized it, you can't see it too well because this tornado was like ghostly white. It starts heading right for them. So the two guys, they jump into the car, drive down the Kansas Turnpike, and they're still filming. And they look, and there it is. It's like coming. It's like following right after them, and they're out in the middle of open country, and they see an overpass. So that's when they decided that was their only means of shelter. So they start getting out of the car and start running over to the overpass. And there was a family there too. And as this tornado is getting closer, it's like, oh my God, it's incredible. If you haven't seen this footage, it's like one of the most incredible pieces of tornado footage ever. This was shown around the world when it was first broadcast.
I'll never forget when I was in college. I was in, I think I was in college out. No, I was in Spanish class, and they told us we could go home early because of inclement weather and all this. So of course, my mom's at home. I had my baby, but my mom was at home with the baby, and I didn't get, other than going to college and work, I didn't get away from my baby that often. So I was like, I'm just going to drive around town. Who cares? Well, back then, and you're not going to remember this, Nick, but I didn't have a CD player in my car. So I had to put my CD player in the tape deck, and I had my headphones on. And so, because you didn't have earbuds, so I had my headphones on, and I'm driving through. I passed Rose's, and Rose's parking lot was always flooded anytime it rains. And still to this day. So I passed there. I'm just going. Then I go down Pearson Road, just jetting, fixing to go underneath the overpass, and because I lived right off the interstate, and I was like, what are these people doing on the side of the road? So I took my headphones off. I mean, sirens were blaring. I was like, okay. And I got, finally, of course, I lived like one street from the interstate. So I pulled up and I went down my street around the S curve, pulled in the driveway. My mom runs outside and said, where the hell have you been? I'm like, what? She goes, there's a tornado on the ground in Pearl. I'm like, oh, well, I'm home.
Like, I had a car that did not have a CD player. It had the tape player, and I had the little CD player adapter thing to put into that.
Jumped every time you hit a bump. Yeah.
Yeah, I thought I was hot shit because I had one of those. had the little
my mom
right there on the seat, plugged right into the tape player. Yeah, just jamming away.
And like I said, you couldn't really hear it that well sometimes because it jumped. And I mean, okay, this was in 1997, I think, 97, 98, but I had a 1983. My mom had bought it brand new, but it went through, I was the fourth teenager, a 1983 two-tone blue hatchback Chevette. And my mama told me that I could either have a stereo put in it or I could have a sunroof. So I was just excited I got the stereo put in it, okay? So when the CD players came out, the portable, the in the car CD players, I knew not to ask for that. I just took my little paycheck and went got me the little portable CD player.
Wow.
I miss those days, don't you?
I do. I miss them too. I remember the CD players.
I was the bomb.
Nick?
Wait, what?
You were barely born at that time.
That's what I mean. I miss those CD players. I used to have one.
Look, I thought I was the bomb because I had, which I'm sure a lot of y'all did, I had the speakers that came all the way up to my waist with the big old stereo on top that went in the cabinet. But I was the bomb because on top of that, I had my 5-disc CD changer. That I was the bomb because I could put 5 discs in my CD changer.
I had to throw away a 5-disc CD player that I had a couple of years ago because it just just blew up on me.
I remember we had this little arcade. It was two like pool halls slash arcades across the parking lot from each other in Pearl, and which again, Pearl was one of those you didn't have to have personalized tag because you knew everybody by their car, and so I would go by. My dad thought it was a great idea. Me being a female, he went and got me the bag phone. So he thought it was a great idea to do that. So the first bill he got, needless to say, I no longer had a working bag phone after the first bill he got because you had to pay by the minute. And so what I would do is I drove around because I'm at this time like 17 years old,
Oh, I
whatever.
think you were
Eight,
24.
I would drive around with the cell phone, like acting like I was talking to people because I was the only one with I always had a pager because my mom worked at a paging company, but I was like the only one in town with a cell phone, so I had to walk. I'd go around like. Then he thought it was a great idea to get me this one that looks like a little briefcase. Yeah, again, my dad never learned his lesson. Again, he got the first cell phone bill, and I never had that cell phone again. I was a spoiled daddy's girl until
I was
he
gonna
had to
say,
pay the bill.
you sound like you had a lot of trouble.
Oh yeah, my dad is currently a quadriplegic in a nursing home, and I can still go, "Daddy, I need." Okay, go get it. I'm still a daddy's girl, but not as bad as my. Okay, I thought my kids had it better than me by being with my dad. No, my granddaughter has it better than me. I go visit my dad. You've put on some weight. Are you kind of getting fat? My children go visit my dad. Well, how's things going? My granddaughter visits my dad. He's crying. I'm like, what happened here? Like, I'm not feeling the love. I mean, when I was in Mexico, my mom had my son, and I called my mom. She would never answer the phone. I was like, I want to check on my son, so I called my daddy. We talked maybe 5 minutes. He got the phone bill because I called collect. He got the phone bill and he told me I could never call him from out of the country again.
Wow.
He said, "No wonder your mom never answered the phone. She knew."
Serves
I
you
was like,
right.
"Yeah,
This is something that I don't think exists anymore. Can anybody call anyone collect anymore?
I don't know."
That's a good question.
Yeah, I I remember once upon a time you could do that. I don't know if that's still a thing or not.
I know when I used to have to call my brother, like if something was going on and I really didn't need to talk to him, I just needed him to know something, or my mama did. We would call like we were calling collect, but instead of saying who you were, really quickly say the message and hang up, and do that a couple of times back and forth. Because it used to say, "You've got a collect call from Eileen." And so we go, "Okay, it's not an emergency, but mama's, whatever we had to say real quick."
I think they do from jail, Robert said.
Do they though? Because I've heard now they get a little bit like sometimes they get, depending on what kind of jail, they even get iPads.
Oh, really?
I think if it's like a county jail, like not the big jails, but like county jails, they get like the iPads or something
Yeah.
so they can FaceTime. But I think they have, but I don't know. That would be, I don't know.
That is a good question. A fun little tidbit that I found out today. Today is Stephen King's wedding anniversary. He and his wife have been married for 54 years.
Holy
Wow.
camoly.
And it's
Wow.
also, just as I
I
said
think,
before,
I
it's
think my
also
husband,
because,
oh, go ahead, I'm sorry.
I was going to say, it's also, I said this earlier, but before we got started, it's also my dad's birthday today.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
You did
Happy
tell us.
birthday to my dad.
You should bring him down here and have everybody sing to him happy birthday. But
No, he doesn't. We did not even sing him happy birthday because, well, I feel bad for him, but he has this ear problem. He's had this now for a couple of years now. It's literally like a hole in his head. So like any type of loud noises or whatever, it's like painful to his ears.
Gotcha.
So yeah, as much
Feeling.
yeah, I mean it's just this is something he's never had all his life. It's only happened in the last couple of years. So and unfortunately, there's just no way to really get this fixed.
Robert, you sound like you talking from experience here.
Like I said, it's gonna be only 20 years. Yeah, is there something you're not telling us, Robert?
Look, you were talking about Stephen King being married for 54 years. I think my husband would kill me before we ever make 54 years.
Well,
I mean, there's
how-
times I wake up wondering if he's trying to put a pillow, if he's going to put a pillow over my face.
Well, it's
many
also
years are you at now?
I was gonna say it's only because you've only been married for 24 years.
Oh, I married him when I was like 1 year old. I mean, yeah.
Oh, jeez.
1 year old. That's almost as bad as you saying Illinois all the time.
Look,
Did you have to bring that up?
oh, a Princeton football player was
The perfect
killed.
opening for it.
One of the victims was a Princeton football player, and another one was from Auburn University,
Who are these from?
So
the
college.
New Orleans.
Oh, okay.
And I've still got my TV on Fox News.
Let's see here. There's-
Tom, don't even start.
Yep, Illinois.
Nope. New Year's resolution. No, I'm not even going to say the rest of it.
Oh, speaking of New Year's resolutions, Kate was asking me on my profile what mine was for this year, and I only got one, and that is to get signed by a literary agent so that I can get published. What about?
Make it happen.
How about you, Eileen?
I don't make them.
You don't make one?
No,
Nope.
she does. She has a New Year's resolution now. She's going to have to stop saying Illinois incorrectly.
Nope. So they're showing the victims right now. There is a GoFundMe for some of the victims' families. So if anybody does do the GoFundMes, I think the Nicole Perez and Matthew Tenedorio, they've got a GoFundMe account.
And I don't know what Illawarra is.
Illawarra, that's I'm not sure. I've heard of that term before. I know it's something in associated with Australia. I don't know if that's a town or Robert might have to explain that. There was
He's the one that brought it up.
well, no, not only that. I was just thinking, Tom.
Thank you,
Watch
Tom.
it. No, I actually remember
Who's Tom?
there was actually a paranormal Facebook page, if you guys remember, that was ran by another investigator from Australia. I think they were trying to start up their own network, like in this case for Australia. And the name of that was Illawarra Paranormal. Oh, it's a place in New South Wales. Okay.
Now, I will say, I do like this avenue of your streaming better, but I don't see. I do miss the whole making the fart noises.
No.
Oh, God, that was just. What the hell was StreamYard thinking?
That was really. I had to disconnect that.
Yeah.
Because of you, Eileen.
You were
I was
having
sitting here
too much
looking
fun with
around
that.
going, I don't see fart noises. I miss my fart noises.
Yeah.
I was going to say, you were having too much fun with that.
I learned real quick that I had to disable that.
I remember, yeah, you were Asian Jerry. No hesitation, no heartbeat, no freaking blink of an eye. You just shut it down immediately.
Down real quick.
It was almost like a one and done situation. Oh, really?
There is actually an app. There's
Hey,
an
guys,
actual
we got
noise.
a new YouTube. It looks like we got a
With that one, I have the option where I can mute you, Eileen.
Not if you don't know I'm gonna do it.
Guys, looks like there's a new viewer here. Y'all popped up on my recommendations. What are you talking about?
Sorry, you probably came at the very wrong time.
Normally, we're not like this.
It's been a heck of a year, so everybody needs a laugh. So
Yep.
that is what today, I guess, has become.
Careful, you'll laser your eye out, Robert.
So, okay, so this person is from YouTube.
Hey, Robert, stop it.
We what was it, the Pet Shop Boys that did that song, I think.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I can still see the video where they're dressed in 1930s, like.
That's right.
So this is normally a paranormal show. We don't always tend to stay on topic. We kind of zigzag everywhere before finally making our way back to the original topic.
Jeremy, excuse me. It's the Dexy's Midnight Runners. That's who it was.
Okay.
I wasn't going to correct you.
Why? Because you didn't know?
No, I knew.
No,
but I didn't want you Googling.
I thought it was, but I'm thinking to myself, that doesn't sound right at the same time. So I had to look it up.
So, yeah. What was it? It was either Chasing Amy or Mallrats that made me really hate that song.
Tom, what are you talking about? Tom, that's just who you are. You are normal.
Yeah, I know. I've seen some of Tom's lives.
Yeah, and you see, I troll him a lot.
Mm-hmm.
But no, this is what we need more in the world right now. We just need everyone just to laugh and have a good time.
Yeah, I always try to just start off with talking to Tom, like when he does his live themes. I always try to talk like Hank Hill from King of the Hill. I'm like, now I'll tell you what.
Yeah, I've got what's his name, Boomhauer.
Boomhauer,
whatever. And there is this guy that I play darts with that on a normal basis he sounds just like him. You get drinks in him, like he's got him beat. I'm like, holy, we're all like, huh? But once you get to know him, you know exactly what he's saying. You're like, everybody's like, how do you like?
Hey man, that dingle. Does he actually say that kind of stuff like Boomhauer?
No, but like literally, that's what he said. We've even told him that 50 million times. But he sounds just like him. But sometimes you have to really concentrate when he's been drinking and understand what he's saying.
You ought to dress up like Boomhauer for Halloween, because he's probably the real Boomhauer.
I swear, he not. Yeah,
Nick, the green-nosed reindeer.
Yeah, that's right. He said my laser. He said it was red. Yeah, now it's green.
Yeah, actually, instead of calling you the green-nosed reindeer, we're going to call you the green-nosed Hello Kitty. Well, Kate is just popping in all over the network page, and she was on my profile, and then she came back to the network page. Now she's on YouTube. She's everywhere.
She's going everywhere.
She's making sure it pops every which way you think of it. She's doing her job.
Oh.
Yeah, she's probably trying to make sure that we get as many views as we possibly can, which I encourage people, by the way. Give us views.
But we also let y'all tell us what we want to talk about, too.
Well, as Tom would say, now I'll tell you what. He is a decent impression of the guy, and he's here to promote propane.
Hey, Nick, move your hair. This guy actually thinks that you're wearing a bow tie.
No, it's actually attached to the wall.
You know, when we started this,
Placements.
when we started this, we were all like so professional, on topic more. It's like the longer we've been doing this, it's like,
We
okay.
don't.
What is topic? What does that mean?
What's a topic? Damn, I was gonna start making movies.
Uh
If I don't know you, I like
Oh
you
my
already.
god!
oh.
Oh, I'm in trouble now. I'm in deep, serious trouble.
He has an admirer.
If only Adrian was here to see this.
Oh my gosh, is Tom jumping around? Is that Tom jumping around
Yeah, that's
now?
him again. He's on his.
Yeah.
That's his multiple personalities showing.
Yeah. First he had the Hank Hill personality. Then it was Tom, and I don't know which one he's on now. Unless he's on. He's either Arnold Schwarzenegger or he just keeps saying, "Who keeps ringing that bell? He can't concentrate."
Nick is not read yet.
Wait, what?
Oh boy.
Wait. Hang on a second. Let me see what he said. Single and ready for your Pringle.
I don't even know if I know you, but I love you already.
Oh man.
Oh God!
Don't worry, Nick. It's a guy.
Yeah, no, I saw.
Wow. Okay, the first
God, you guys
Okay, hold
killing me.
on. If as long as this person's a newbie, they won't understand, but they'll love it. Hey Nick. Nick.
Oh, don't even get started.
it's
Nick.
been a while.
Nick.
That's Adrian's thing.
Nick. Boobies. Boobies.
Oh,
Straight Mustard.
He'll laugh for another 10 minutes. We're good.
Yeah, we actually had a show one time 2 years ago, I think it was. He was laughing so hard he had to mute himself.
they have to do that.
Wow.
Oh my God! I should have brought. If I knew this was going to happen, I would have brought some water down.
Hey,
Hold on.
Nick,
I gotta find something else. Hold on.
Nick, guess what? I brought my water.
Oh, damn it!
I brought my Diet Coke.
Yeah, I got nothing.
Nick, this is why you should always prepare before a show. Number one, you go pee. Make sure you get all of that out of you before you. Number two, you have a glass or a bottle of something with you so that you can sip on something while you're doing the show.
Well, I mean, you're in a basement. Get your mini fridge.
Hey, what was that?
You're in a basement. Put your mini fridge down there.
We don't have a mini fridge down here.
Hence why I said get you one too. Okay, hold on. Let me see if I can do something else.
Here's my mini fridge right here.
Okay, hold on.
Anything in it for about a year now.
Let me see. Hold on. I got something else.
Actually, I should probably have somebody take a look at this because this doesn't keep anything like cold like it used to.
Oh,
I'm sorry. I still can't help it.
Oh no.
hey Nick. How you doing, Nick?
I'm trying to hang in there. Trying to hang in there.
Hey Nick. How you doing, Nick?
You want to stop laughing? Open your eyes.
Sorry, I actually started crying a little bit. No! God, no! God damn it, Eileen! Really? I'm gonna have a hard time real breathing, sleeping tonight.
We're all crying.
Yeah, I'm taking the brunt of.
I did get a notification that I might be needed on Myth or Mystery tonight, so we're going to need to end early.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
That reaction was
Wow.
priceless.
I I wouldn't be surprised if you timed that, Jeremy.
What's that?
You need to record that. So Nick's favorite thing is roaches.
No, it's
He
not.
loves them.
It is not.
You need to record that reaction and put it on a loop.
Oh, are you viewers like? I'm so lost when he was asking else channel, or is it just this one? We got other shows here on this network.
Well, he is on. Okay, it's hard to tell because I'm seeing viewers on the network page on YouTube, and I'm seeing people on my page on YouTube. So I don't know which one he is on.
Nick, you want to read?
Okay, hang on. Like a roach cake. What the hell is a roach? Do I even want to ask? What the hell is a roach cake?
Okay,
Like
so
you're kinky when it comes to roaches.
he's on my page. I don't always go live on this page if
I got it. I'll be right back.
okay. I am going to get you the link for the network page. Let's see here.
Oh, I love this guy already. No, we love picking on Nick. He's the baby of the group, so we love picking on Nick.
All right, so that is the network page on YouTube. Just go there. You'll see a whole lot more shows than just this one here. Some of them go live, but most of them are actually uploaded. Um, every show on this network actually goes live on the Things Network on Facebook. Um, some shows do go live on YouTube, and what shows don't go live, I uploaded. Thank you. I upload them onto the YouTube page. We got a lot of paranormal shows on there. I personally have two, this one and 13th Dimension, which is on Friday nights, but not every Friday. And then on the occasional weekends, I do a wrestling show with Donald Martin, which is one of Eileen's best friends.
I don't know him.
You try not to. uh, this show is on pretty much every Thursday, unless it's a holiday at 8 p.m. Well, depending on where you're at.
Yeah,
But
where are you from? I figure it's just easier to ask.
yeah,
And Tom, you do a great job at it.
you're in Texas. Okay, so you are Central Time, so it'll be 7 p.m. your time on Thursday
So,
nights.
are you a hook 'em horns?
A what?
Hell no.
Well, whenever I see this, I'm thinking cowabunga.
Mm. Hold on. Hold on. I'll send you Jeremy. Oh, never mind. I don't know where it went. I am not a Cowboys fan by any means. I was raised a Cowboys fan. I am not a Cowboys fan by any means. Go Bills. But I did get to meet the cheerleaders. I got to meet some of
Oh,
the
oh yeah, I remember some of
the
those.
cheerleaders back in September.
Yeah, that one picture popped up on my news feed yesterday for some.
Oh, because I changed my background photo and then I changed my background photo back.
Okay, okay, yeah, I didn't know why. It was there, and I'm thinking, okay, she did this a couple months ago.
Yeah. See, let's see if I can find it.
Yeah, that one. So, have you recovered, Nick?
I hope so.
But
What
now
did I miss?
does he do anything paranormal or I mean, because if you do paranormal stuff, I don't know what part of Texas you're from, but we got a lot of people in the Dallas Fort Worth area because my sister's in Plano and another one's outside of Fort Worth. But we got some other people we all know from. There's a cool hotel they're trying to sell it, but yeah. Oh yeah. By the way, Old Park Hotel is up for sale,
It
and
is?
then some people in South Texas near. I don't know anybody in the Houston, Austin area, but I do know people in the San Antonio, um, and of course the Dallas Fort Worth area.
Yeah, I shared a thing about Old Park. I also sent it to Adrian because I know how she is about that place.
I think Things Network should figure out how to buy Old Park Hotel. Just saying.
That was actually why I sent it to Adrian because I know that Jan wants to do something with a location.
Yeah, she was
Um,
talking about that last show that she wanted us to. She, she said at one point wanting to try to come out and spend as much time as she can with us.
Y'all, it bothers me because I'm scared of who's going to buy it because it's what $350 a night for an overnight right now, and there's like 11 or 12 rooms, so you could get a group of people and break up the price. That's
yeah,
not including the jail, but I'm scared that if someone else buys it, that it's going to jump up the price like tremendously
Yeah.
because that's what they do. A lot of people do.
or they could turn out to be crazy people like the one that got the Conjuring house.
Oh
Yep.
my gosh.
Oh
Have they
God.
reopened the Conjuring House yet, or is they still keeping her business permit off of it?
As far as I know, they're still keeping her closed. They're trying to keep her closed.
Yeah,
They need to.
they've been saying a lot about
Because
it.
I know that comedian Matt Rife, I know he was trying to buy it because he's been buying some haunted locations or something.
Oh, that one fell through a lot.
Well, she wouldn't sell it.
Yeah. Well, she said openly on live news
Yeah.
TV she was still going to run her business, whether she had the license or not.
Yeah, but so if anybody's out there and they do know who ends up buying Old Park, I do hate, hey, my buddy, I do hate to see them go because they're great people, but I get life makes you make
Awesome.
changes. But I just oh well, there's
Oh,
the
Here's-
BITCH.
She must have heard me.
wait a second. Before we continue with this, Adrian, you should have been here a couple of minutes ago. What happened?
You got to go back and watch the repeat
Yeah,
of
go
his
back and
reaction.
watch.
This is for you, Adrian. Ready?
Oh,
Boobies, boobies, boobies. Okay, that's
No,
for you, baby.
you're supposed to say it slowly.
Oh, okay. Boobies, boobies.
See, he's turning red.
no, I've been turning red since that whole issue.
And then he saw my roach background and he jumped like 20 feet.
He is so
Halloween, like you used to do all the time.
has turned red.
Do what?
Like you used to do all the time.
No, it's this.
No, it's this.
It's this.
Yeah.
And then when you really tick me off is this.
Adrian, we were talking about Old Park Hotel, and I told them that I had sent you the thing about it because I figure you might want to tell Jan because Jan has been wanting to get a location. So I figured since that one is on sale, yeah, you might want to look into that.
Yeah.
But no, Nick, you have turned so red that your shirt has turned red.
No, the shirt is actually orange.
Well, at least he doesn't blend in with his background.
Because I can't use this computer.
Last week. Yeah, that was what she said was going to be Nick's New Year's resolution that he does not blend into the background anymore.
No, I know his New Year's resolution. He's going to give me his cup because even though I have my own cup, I've got 2 of them now thanks to Shelby.
Nope.
But he's still going to give me his cup.
Nope, that is not going to happen.
Did you see that they came out with a new kind of cup?
Yeah, I did. I did see that. Yep.
No,
So,
you say that they did, not. I thought you said something about that.
No, oh wait, no. On second thought, it might have actually been the same cup. Now that I'm thinking about it, because that's what I saw this past Halloween, at Spirit Halloween.
Speaking of Spirit Halloween, did Spirit Christmas open up in your area?
No, they didn't. I think what I found out what was going on with that. I think they were just opening it up in just some areas on the East Coast because Spirit Halloween's headquarters is located in New Jersey. So the way how I see it, I think they were only opening like certain locations throughout New Jersey and New York. And I think it was just supposed to be like a test run to see how how it would run. And I think they wanted to just focus on both New York and New Jersey in this case before they started expanding to other states as well as Canada. So it was kind of like a test run, if you will, but just in the local areas.
No, that would be a good place to start because
But
if you can get over in New York, you can get over anywhere.
exactly. So that's why they're kind of starting off small. Something tells me already that later this year we'll probably start seeing more Spirit Christmas locations throughout the country. Again, it's not just the United States now. Canada also has them too. And and I probably said this before, contrary to popular belief, they do not start like Larry Wright, before Halloween. I mean, obviously they have the stores open like in late July, early August, but in reality, they actually get started with their company in June. So we'll probably have more answers sometime. I mean, not immediately, but I'm sure they're probably going to get started eventually with both Spirit Halloween and Christmas and within June. And we'll probably hear more updates about it, in the later part of the year.
Yeah, didn't you guys know Eileen's haunted?
So my husband had to come and get on to me because he got some new headphones for Christmas because his broke, but he fixed his. So I've stole his headphones. I pulled them out of the box before the show, so he had to come and say, these are gaming headphones. I said, but they work really well on the computer, so we're good.
First you stole my cup, now you stole his headphones. Oh my God.
Yeah, but here's the thing, Nick. She bought those headphones with her own money.
Guys, I can't believe I'm even about to say this. I'm friends with this guy on Facebook. You guys know who Darren Lynn Bousman is?
Wait, you got friends? See, even Jeremy scratching his head on that one.
No, you guys know who Darren Lynn Bousman is? Is that name sound familiar?
I don't think so.
He's a horror movie director, and he in fact directed I think like the second, third, and fourth Saw movies. But I just read something that he wrote, and it just reminded me of you guys, man. So bear with me for a second. Being married is hard. Staying married is harder. Staying married for 15 years when one or both of us is insert your favorite adjective possible, but somehow we've made it work constantly. 2 beautiful kids, 2 beautiful dogs, 2 beautiful reptiles. somehow our crazy compliments in each other makes us stronger and more resilient. We are like cockroaches. Step on us, spray us, starve us. We will come out smelling like roses. The roach part is what got me.
Okay, I just I just pulled him up on Wikipedia. Yeah, he's directed
Yes, he is.
2, 3, and 4,
Yep.
in a bunch of other movies I've never heard of.
He's done a few others. I have to look. And
Oh, he also did Spiral too, which is
yep,
another
Spiral.
movie.
Correct. Fred Fred says the babysitter his parents still pay. That's what our new viewers said.
If y'all haven't watched Amber Alert, that's actually a pretty good movie.
I didn't know there was a movie on that now.
It's a really good movie. It's on Hulu or Netflix, but it's actually I mean, at first I thought it was gonna be stupid, but it was actually a pretty good movie.
When did that come out?
I don't know. I don't have Netflix. I have Fox News on. I don't have Netflix on or Hulu, whichever it's on. You think I pay attention to that crap? I just go, oh,
I was gonna
okay, that
say,
looks pretty
well,
cool.
I
I
thought
try to pay attention to any crap.
I
I
know
would
you do every time you go to the bathroom.
wait, what? Wait, what did you say?
He said he doesn't pay attention to any crap. I said, I know he does every time he goes to the bathroom.
Based on my exploits.
Nick, have you heard back from those ladies yet?
No, I see. Seems like I'm gonna have to do this instead. I'm gonna try to send one final message to them. I think the best time to really message them is when they're one of those people. They're among those people that they only really respond to you if they're online. So messaging them while they're off, they're probably not going to get to it. So I'm going to try to message them next time they're online and get the final answer. They said they want to come back on. It's just difficult trying to get them scheduled. So I got to wait until they're online. At some point,
I'm feeling you.
didn't Adrian, or was it you, Eileen? I don't remember who it was. Didn't one of you guys say you wanted to try to get Marcus back on again at some point?
I'm always forgetting Marcus on, so I don't think it was me, but because I missed him last time he was on. But
Oh, no wonder why then I'm his favorite.
Last time he was here, when he brought his whole group on.
I
oh
wasn't.
yeah,
I
I
was.
was. You weren't, but then I missed him the other time. I think.
Yeah, I
But
wasn't
yeah,
there for that one either. I think that was.
I do. I like Marcus.
Yeah, but I'm still his favorite.
That's only because I dissed him and I gave up on him. I gave up on him, so he had no other choice.
Wondering which achievement he unlocked to get friends. Well, we can talk about that later, Robert.
Yeah, it was a Reddit achievement.
Wait, what was it?
It was a Reddit achievement.
Oh, Reddit achievement.
I started looking at posts over there on Reddit, and so I started commenting on some of these things. Next thing I know, I get this new notification saying achievement unlocked. I'm what? What achievement did I unlock? And apparently, you get these achievements for posting so many times a week or so many days in a row or um, people liking your comments and things like that. And I thought, okay, so we're doing that now.
Hmm.
That's interesting.
Give him the evil look. Give him the evil look. Give Nick the evil look.
I already know your evil luck.
Oh, there's the
Donald, hey,
There's the person I don't know.
Yeah, there's my partner.
and there's your other part. There's our other partner too, the Kitty. We haven't seen her in a while.
I said, give him. See, she
Whoa,
took off
that was quick.
as soon as you started talking. She took off.
Yeah.
Started talking.
I thought you pushed her.
I thought she pushed her too.
She jumped.
Like, whoa.
jumped. She does not. I don't think she likes Nick.
Well, was it me or Nick that brought up Robert the doll and she jumped?
Yeah, that was Jeremy. He was the one who said that.
Oh, so you know how I told y'all about the new strays outside, the mama kitty
Yeah.
and her kittens? So y'all know I already have 3 cats and a dog and 3 lizards, right?
And a
We also
cockroach.
adopted another kitten accidentally.
You guys didn't adopt a cockroach?
No, I'm leaving those for when you come over. But no, I ended up getting another kitten accidentally. It was supposed to be for my son's girlfriend, then her mom decided she couldn't have it. So they said I couldn't just put it back on the side of the road. So
Send me a link.
yeah, so now we have 3 cats, 1 kitten, a German shepherd, and 3 lizards.
A bar tree and a pear tree.
Hmm I'm moving to a farm.
Donald, I just sent you a link, but forewarning, we're not going to be on much longer.
I don't care about you, Donald.
You don't even care about the Todd.
Mm-mm. Hey, I did have
Away from a zoo.
2 other lizards, 2 rats, and 3 ferrets. Up until what? I think my last ferret died. My last ferret died last year. I do want what do you call it?
Yeah, I thought you had 2 last year that died.
Okay, I had 2 that died last year, and 1 died in 2020.
Okay.
That one had cancer. The one that died in I think it was 2020 had cancer.
Hmm.
But yeah, so I want
Here we go.
I want a fox. That's my next thing I want is a fox. Oh shit.
Hey, Donald.
Oh
Oh,
shit.
now I know why it took him so long to get on, because he had to type in all them letters.
That's because he didn't know how to spell. Rebecca probably spelt it for him.
I know it's spelled just fine.
How you doing?
See, he doesn't even know how to work things.
I was gonna say, I see what you're doing, Eileen.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Us.
It went from
You know, your screen that we're seeing is over this way. It's
went
over
from
this
went
way.
from
Yeah, I'm looking at you though.
dead animals.
I know you want to look at me. I'm sorry, you know.
So I just got home and I was like, I'm sitting there watching the ball game. I'm on my phone. It's like, what the hell? And it's like, I'm looking at the screen really small and I'm like, 'cause I can't see shit. And I'm like,
Of course.
and I said, Becca, is that Eileen? She said,
You
yeah.
can't see shit anyway. What are you talking about?
I ain't got my glasses on.
Yeah, I talked to Becca. What was it? Yesterday, day before yesterday? I can't remember. I think it was day before yesterday. I was gonna go see her, but I know she's got her hands tied up right now. So, but yeah, so I did talk to her the other day. And no, you don't have her tied up right now.
Now she's actually father-in-law's home in
Jill.
his own bed.
Good, good, good.
You know, Donald, I'm going to be coming down there in about 10 weeks. I've told you that, right?
You had mentioned something about coming in the area.
So
Third
we're
and fourth.
leaving. We're leaving town, Donald, in 10 weeks. Like we're getting out of Dodge.
Yeah, she's
There
got
you go.
my way.
So you guys are essentially switching spots. Is that what's
Well,
happening?
I mean, Donald's still. What are you like 45 minutes from
No.
me? Is it 45 minutes or an hour or something? You're from me. I don't know. We just make the drive. Stop it, Jeremy. So you had to pick which way you go. You going north are you coming in Central? That's what you got to decide. Who you going to go see? We're 45 minutes away.
Who are you talking to, me or Jeremy?
Jeremy.
Oh, me. Um, I know I'm coming down the one highway.
Do
All the
not
way
stop
to
in Jackson.
Kosciuszko.
Shannon
Hell no.
Shannon tried to get a hotel room in Jackson. I was like, no.
No.
I'm talking do not stop in Jackson.
Don't stop in Memphis. Don't stop in
Oh,
Jackson.
that's the thing. I'm going to be going right through Jackson. I'm
No,
coming.
you can go through it. Don't stop.
Get gas before and get gas after.
Door to Jackson.
Do what?
You're right next door to Jackson.
And I'm telling you, get gas. If you're coming my way through Rankin County, get gas in Rankin County. Do not get it in Hinds County.
Don't get it in Holmes County either.
So where is Canton?
Don't get it in Canton.
So Grenada?
Grenada.
Grenada?
Grenada, you're good.
And MapQuest or GPS will tell you Grenada, but it's Grenada.
Okay.
If you're going through Grenada, you're going to actually be closer to Donald.
Oh hell yeah, a lot closer. You coming down 55?
But yeah, 55 goes right through Grenada.
Well, 55 goes. You're about 30 minutes from me.
Okay.
Through down 55.
Thanks, Bill.
Yeah, because the way that I'll be coming down is I'll be going through I'll be taking 70
Put the boat
to Effingham, Illinois, and then taking 57 down south, and then getting over to 55, and 55 will take me through Memphis down to Jackson all the way to Highway 12, Interstate 12, and that's what would take me to Baton Rouge.
You can actually get off in Vaden.
I say, why does it take them that way?
You can go down 55, and you'll pass a place called Winona, which is past. You'll hit Grenada, hit Winona, and then your next one will be Vaden. If you take Vaden and hit 35 south, that goes straight into Kosciuszko, and you can hit.
Hey, yeah, I see it.
And you can hit the Natchez Trace.
He doesn't want to hit the Natchez Trace.
Back to Jackson.
You know what? That's funny you mentioned that.
After 55.
Funny you mentioned that, Eileen, because I tried making a Nick Files episode of Natchez Trace.
Oh, we can help you out there. But
it's a pretty tough project to put together.
But the speed limit on Natchez Trace, because if you get on Natchez Trace, do not speed. It's federal. It's federal. If you hit a tree, you got to pay for that tree. Even if you die, you have to pay for that tree.
You'll pay for the tree. Wait, that means even if you're buried,
we pay something anyway when you die.
I guess this
my
means
husband.
Even if you get buried or cremated, I guess you still got to pay for the tree.
My husband had a friend get killed, and he hit a tree, and they came after them to pay for the tree.
Poor tree.
I told them.
If you get stuck on the side of the road in the grass, you bet you got to pay to get it fixed.
The grass?
Mm-hmm. That's all That's all from people I know experiences.
Where is this at?
The Natchez Trace.
Natchez Trace goes from Nashville all
to
the
Natchez.
way to Natchez.
I thought it went further out of state than just Mississippi, though.
Yeah,
no, Nashville.
Yeah, I was going to say, wasn't it like up to Nashville, Tennessee?
Yeah, Nashville, and then it brings you on down and takes you all the way to Natchez, Mississippi.
Well, generally, I just stay on the interstate unless I'm doing like a little off thing, like what I'll be doing in Mississippi. Otherwise, I'm going to be staying right on the interstate.
But where is 12 at? So it takes him to Jackson. Then does it take you to 220 then, or does it take you to
12 goes clear across the bottom of the states. 12 goes mobile, or whatever you call it.
Mobile.
Oh, is that
That's
so? He takes like we go to if we were going to Mobile, he'll take instead of taking the left to go to Mobile, he'll
It,
take a right there.
oh, wait a minute. No. It's 10 that goes through. 12 breaks off of 10 when it goes over that big ass lake there, New Orleans. 10 goes south, and 12 goes north, and they both meet back up in Baton Rouge.
that big ass lake in New Orleans.
The Pontchartrain.
It's like 27 miles long. That
Make sure
bridge,
make sure you have gas before you cross the Pontchartrain.
and
Well,
don't stop at
I won't
Pontchartrain.
be driving on that.
I
Oh,
gotta
are you?
just.
When
Sorry.
when 55 comes down to 12, that's where I turn to go to Baton
Is
Rouge.
that going to Natchez, Donald? I'm trying to think where he's turning at.
It's at Hammond. It's in
Oh, so you go into
Oh, Hammond.
Louisiana.
it is
Okay,
in Louisiana.
you go into Louisiana. So he's gonna go through Macomb and all that then. Okay.
Macomb and Mize and
Yeah, I'll be going through Macomb, Hazelnut or Hazel.
Hazelhurst. Hazelnut.
Yeah,
Oh, and I gotta just say real quick since Jill's watching, she said I'm here for Nick's laugh. Jill, again, same with Adrian. You should have been here earlier tonight.
I'm gonna want to watch. I say about 15 minutes into the show and on, and that's where the real entertainment comes.
It was so. We have a new viewer, and just the way how it went, it was so damn funny. You got to go back and watch the playback, Jill. You'll love it. Oh, damn it! No, Eileen.
So, Donald, are we still on for Sunday?
yeah, nothing has come up so far.
Just trying to keep it that way.
Um,
Last time we were going to do a show, he got me the day before. Hey, I got put in for another shift.
that's the 5th, right?
Yeah. Yes.
The
Yeah.
only thing that might come up, I might have to take my son back to Columbus, but I'll know more on that in the next couple of days.
Because I know I am not going to be able to do it on Saturday. I got a funeral to go to on Saturday, and it's 2 hours one way to get there.
Is it Eileen's?
Hopefully. That means he cares enough to come. Ha!
I'm sure I can make it happen.
I'm not sure how to pronounce this new viewer's name, but I just like how he said, so are we all just sharing our addresses?
Yeah.
Oh, I'll give you Donald's. Hold on. Let me.
Oh, I can tell you guys quickly what my address is.
The address is 666 away.
Yeah, my address is 79.
And you better hope people can't lip read.
Yeah.
I try to
God.
keep my address private from Donald, but somehow or another he keeps finding where I live.
Hey, Ed.
When's the last time I've been to your house?
When you came to pick up that couch, did she ever do anything with the couch, or is it still just sitting there?
No, it's sitting on the front porch.
Did she do what she was supposed to do to it?
I've done a little bit to it, and it's got cushions on it.
Joe.
It's not painted yet. It is. The
She wanted
couch is
this,
sanded
like-
down completely.
Rebecca messaged me. She's like, or we were talking. She goes, I am looking for this old. You remember those old wooden couches that had the little? And I was like, and I sent her a picture. I said, like this. She goes, yes, I'm looking for that. I said, I got one in the living room. I'm fixing a trash for my father-in-law. So Donald got stuck having to come get it.
Just like, I'm loving the comments right now.
I'm blind, so I can read your lips.
Donald, there's a thing going around. Ric Flair is saying he's still got one more match in him. He's 75 years old. It's time
Hang
to
it fuck up. Hang it up. Good lord.
Yeah. He's literally got nothing left to prove.
Hang it up.
All right, folks, we got 10 minutes left before we have.
And we were only going to do an hour.
Jill was asking who's got New Year's resolutions. Eileen unfortunately doesn't have any, which we're trying to get her to have a New Year's resolution. Bro, Rick
Don't do
Ford
'em.
could still outdrink anyone. That's like a Tyson fight, Jill said.
Oh, that last fight was garbage.
Looks like our new viewer might be a wrestling fan, too.
Possibly. Let's do 2 more hours.
Oh, are we sure that that's not somebody else?
I'm going to bed soon. I got to work in the morning.
He's just like Brad.
Yeah, we can't do another 2 hours because there's another show coming on after this one, and I may be on that one too. I haven't
So
been
repeat,
told for sure.
repeat when your wrestling show is. He's a huge wrestling fan.
Yeah, I was just about to say, looks like you guys got another big
Sunday
wrestling show.
Okay, well let me get the link for that one.
Yeah, he's asking where the other show is.
There's actually 2 YouTube channels for that one.
Tom's here.
Yep. Pickle Tom.
So here is the actual show.
Oh,
one.
I'll be right back.
It's called Marks on Wrestling, and it's just me and Donald. We've been doing the show 2 years now. Yeah, right at 2 years. And the other one is actually a wrestling network that I started last year. We're the only show on it, but we got the Universal Wrestling Network too.
I would like to say Nick leaves. Look what came back.
Is that?
I will.
You're not muted, Don.
Oh,
You weren't muted.
okay. That was bad.
Did you see my name?
Yeah.
Did he just notice?
I did. Just noticed.
Look, you left, Nick. Look who came back.
Oh, the cat. The cat's back.
Inspector Gadget.
Kidding.
Funny.
The cat just does not like me.
Well, Slinky doesn't like you either.
Hey, there's something I really want to show you guys, and I got this from Topic Nicholas for Christmas, but it's Pickle Tom's watching. Guess what I got? These little ornaments, I guess. Pickles! Tom's good. He said, hey, you know what, Morty? You should have gotten these, Tom.
You know, this is going to sound so wrong, but you guys have pickled me out. Wow.
Wait, change my name to what? Oh God, hello, Nicky.
Like little Nicky.
No, look at the bow above his head, like Hello Kitty.
Well, now it's Hello Nicky.
Yeah, I was going to say, Chill said I would buy a Hello Kitty version of Nick for sure. Tom says it feels good to be pickled out, doesn't it? I'm Tom McNicholas is watching.
It was going to sound so wrong. I knew what I was getting into. Anyway, Donald and I have a wrestling show on Sundays at 2 Central called Marks on Wrestling, and basically we just talk about WWE stuff. And every now and then we throw in like his experiences from Mid South Wrestling and some of the local stuff that they've done. Um, we did do a celebration on Sting when he retired, but other than that, it's just been mainly WWE stuff because that's the easiest accessible thing that we've got. So, and with the Rumble coming up, I'm excited about that. In fact, Donald, I've already gotten started with my marathon.
Oh Lord.
Yeah, I'm already in the middle of the '96 Rumble.
Someone's played on the piccolo.
Anyway, we're going to need to start wrapping this up because I don't know for sure yet what's going on with Myth or Mystery. He said Greg contacted me during the show. He said it's going to be very last minute, so they're going to need me in a moment's notice because one of their people is not feeling good. He's going to try to do the show, but if he finds out he's not able to, then they're going to need me to come into his place. So it's literally going to be like, okay, we need you. I'm going to have to get on there.
No problem. I just wanted to
Right.
pop in there. I saw Eileen on there. I ain't talked to her in a while, and Rachel's on there. Like,
We haven't
He
had
loves
him
me.
in forever.
Okay,
Yeah,
guys.
He
no.
loves me.
Guys, looks
Yeah,
like
good
now
thinking.
everyone's having the idea of wanting to make Nick the musical.
You don't want to make Nick the musical.
I don't even know where I'd start. And also, the last time you guys will see the Christmas. And I just realized I got that laser back on my nose.
Well, first of all, Nick, you're going to need to learn how to do a lot of dancing.
I mean, I know some dancing.
No,
I love you all. And I love you too, Donald. I said it on a live, so that's recorded. So there you go.
She really doesn't.
she's dying or something.
Yep.
I'm dying.
She really doesn't.
You're dying. You're dying. Rebecca told me. Oh, I wasn't supposed to tell you because she's making sure it happens. Okay, never mind.
For our new
If I wind up
viewer,
dead tonight, this is proof.
and for our new viewer, thanks for tuning in. Hopefully, we'll see you again, and definitely check out the other shows we got on Things Network.
yeah, we got a whole bunch of them. We got something on pretty much every day.
Yeah, and got shows from 4 different continents now, from different parts of North America, Europe, Asia, and Australia. Which I actually been helping out with the one from Australia, just until they're ready to do it on their own.
Yeah, well, they haven't done one in 2 months.
Yeah, because obviously with the holiday season, but Nikki did say she was going to get back to doing it. She even said at one point, since Robert's watching, that we could probably even get started even while she's still on holiday with her family.
Okay.
And yes, please go, for our new viewer, please go to youtube.com/this is Tom's World. No Canada, at least not yet. But we did have a show previously we previously had a show from Canada, but is no longer with us.
Yeah. One of their hosts has had a lot of medical issues going on, and quite frankly, they were one of the very best shows that was ever out there.
Oh, you're talking about Let's Talk. Oh, I was thinking of that one, but I was also thinking when we had Matt TV, because he was on for a short period.
He was never on this network.
I thought he was.
No.
Oh.
He did a Halloween special. No, he was going to do a Halloween special on here, but he never did.
Okay. All right, well, never mind then. Yeah, so then it's just Let's Talk
He's never
about it.
been on this show.
Yeah, youtube.com/this is Tom's World. And Tom Nally here, who's in the chat with us, he actually does 2 of the shows now here on this network. So if you check out the other shows, you'll see them. Tom can explain a little bit better what his YouTube channel is. And yes, don't be a stranger, Eileen.
Yes, please be a stranger, Eileen.
I'm the same you.
I think everything's kind of getting back to normal, but I'm not sure yet. So we'll keep going with that.
What the hell is normal anyway?
I don't know yet. I'm still trying to figure that one out.
Normal.
So we'll probably go another 6 months before Eileen decides to make another appearance.
Yeah. And then she'll claim that she's normal then, but I don't think it's going to change.
Look who my friends are.
And yes, we all do golf it too.
Growing up, I always told everybody that, I was a normal one. Everybody else is weird.
Donald, since Robert brought this up, we got to get you back on playing golf with us at some point soon.
Yes. I was looking through Steam and all that yesterday. Because the Friday the 13th game, I was trying to play it on New Year's Eve because it was fixing to get, the servers were getting shut down.
Hardly normal.
So wound up having a busy night. So I was in a game, and then we got a call. Had to leave. I come back, and the server was down. I was like, fuck. Then, yeah, Friday the 13th, the servers are gone.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah,
Like what Tom said, if Eileen was normal, then she would be really out of place here.
He's not wrong.
He's not wrong.
DEI fan? What is that? Or does he?
Dale Earnhardt International.
Oh no, y'all got me like over my head right now.
Well, since we are already over Eileen's head, we're just going to go ahead and call it a night.
Eileen pickled out too.
It sounds wrong when it comes from me, but it just sounds downright terrible when you say it. So anyway, stay tuned. We got Myth of Mystery coming on here in the next minute or two. Donald and I will be on with Marks on Wrestling on Sunday. And then next week we will hopefully be back to our normal 4 people if Eileen is able to come on next week.
What's normal again?
Yeah, we don't normal. So for everybody out there in the audience, thank you for playing along with us. It's been a lot of fun tonight, to say the least.
Yeah, after what happened to me earlier.
Yeah, it's been a lot of fun.
You have to go back and watch.
Oh, you got to watch it back. It's so damn funny.
Yeah, it was good. I say start about 45, 50 minutes into the show, and that's where the real entertainment comes in.
That is going to be, I can already see, that is going to be a moment where I know you're probably going to show it on a future episode, Jerry. It's one of those historic, funny moments.
Yeah.
Abby's somebody, Tom.
Yeah. All right, everybody. We will see you next week. Have a good night.
Good night,
Yeah.
everyone.
Night.